Welcome. We're back playing more Death Stranding, and this is an awesome start screen. What does it mean? Who knows? Will we find out? Who knows? So let's just get into the start. I don't really have anything to say other than I want to like this. I'm not sure if I do. I don't think I've seen enough to make a actual judgment. And I think I have some sound on Windows that's in the background. Hold on. Do I have my little weird feedback thing going on here? I can hear myself. Okay. Something's not working right. What is it? Is it from headphones or from speakers? It's from headphones. Okay. Um, well, it's really quiet, so I think just going back into the game, which will take a second, will overwhelm it. But that's it's kind of creepy. It sounds like there's a radio playing in the distance, but um, but I am the radio. Oh. I found it. I fixed it. It's okay. I was gonna say, time fall will accelerate the passage of time for anything it touches. Exposure to time fall renders cargo containers less impact resistant. God, I really wish you could just press X to go to the next one. It's annoying. Putting their contents at risk of being damaged. Well, everything puts them at risk of being damaged. Crossing the river puts them at risk. Okay. So, yeah, that's our orders. Take on a new order on the way station west of Capital Knot City. Um, can I just delete all of these markers? Online ladder. Okay. I'm not sure if I deleted all the waypoints, but that's fine. What's this? Lost cargo. This is capital, not city, right? Okay. So our goals were somewhere to the west. Oh, they were... Oh, that's not a red line. That's just a weird distortion thing. In fact, let me turn my camera off, because it's been blocking some stuff. Also, this is a much more cinematic game and doesn't need my face getting in the way. Oh. I've got stats. I wonder what's causing the rugged terrain resistance to go up. Okay. Yeah, I've got other cargo. How do I drop that off? Oh, that's like ladders and stuff. Orders. Nothing. Okay. Take on orders. I'll listen to the briefing.
Sam, if you're in the middle of a run and decide you need to secure your cargo temporarily or entrust it to another porter, you'll want to make use of a post box. In addition to cargo, post boxes can also be used to share gear and weapons, if you're so inclined. Now, I'm sure you've used them before, but humor me and build one. Maybe between Capital Knot and that way station. If you're lacking a PCC, I'm afraid you'll just have to scrounge it up yourself.
I'm probably lacking a PCC. What is that? How do I find my inventory? Fabricate equipment. Oh, I do have one. Great. No, this is the fabricate screen. Okay. How much space? Size? Small? Weight 5. Okay, so I guess it takes a small slot, but that doesn't really inform much. Oh, whatever. I can do that, and I'll go... No, that is never going to stop bothering me. Yeah, carry it on my back. Yeah, oh, that's what I just made. Climbing anchor level 1. I only have one ladder? I thought I had like 5 ladders. I used 3, I think. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'll make another one then. Oh my god, I hate that confirm thing. Alright, make me another ladder. Yeah. So where do I find these resins and crystal metals and crystals, I guess, since I don't have any. I swear that I walked past a ton of them. Let me just confirm this. And carry on the tool rack. No? Okay. The back. No. Okay, now I can take on an order. And I'm gonna make a post box. Post box. Yes. Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, I have to deliver 6 items. No, I better go there, build it, and come back, then get the stuff, because 6 things is a lot. Where was the other place? Oh yeah, that's it's far away-ish. Yeah, it's pretty far away. I shall build a post box.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
Well, good thing I did that. Let's get out of here. What? Oh, it wants me to make a second one. I don't need to do that. Alright. Let's get out of here, I guess. Where's my private room? No entry. Bet this is also out of order. Or out of use. 3 meters.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, good. That's just like saying, you know, enemies are now available. I don't have any weapons yet. The day will come. Soon, comrades. Hey, took the order, right? Hold on.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear.
Is it considering the ladder a weapon? Okay, I'm gonna take this order.
build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
Okay. I have one. Nothing needs to change. Yes.
Order assigned.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you?
There we go.
You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Alright. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take that ladder so that I could get into the middle. Does that actually cross sides? Or did that fail? One of them failed. I think it was might have been this one. Online ladder. Okay, I guess it's not that one. I mean, it could be, but whatever. Actually, I could take one of those because my health is not full. No, you know what? Oh, whoops. Oh my god, I feel so incompetent right now. I'm just gonna try that ladder and see how that works out. Place the marker there. And I'm gonna eat you. Come here. You have to hold it. Resins. Which side of the river are they on? Middle? Alright. Good. Resins. Kara in the back. What? And you have to pick it up? That's kind of bizarre, I think. I thought it would just vanish into my pocket or whatever.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Activate. This seems like something from Dragon Ball. Old school Dragon Ball. Not this newfangled Z. S. Alright. That's great. I guess I have to really work on my delivery time. Because I think that's always the one that lowers my score. It took me 18 minutes just to get from
Good
like
work,
over
Sam.
there to here.
That's a fine-looking post box.
Yeah.
If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Donate. What? Post box. All right. Bandwidth. I'm a bit overwhelmed. Oh, materials required to upgrade. 200 metals. I can... don't I have metals?
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
I heard. So, share lockers is like a, just like a drop point for, so you can, put people so that anyone can use it, and personal is, as it sounds, or private locker. And you do that for likes? Share lockers are also where you'll be able to reclaim any cargo you've lost or entrusted to others. Weird. Collect cargo that has been sent to by other players. Okay, well, I don't have a whole lot to give. He was like, why don't you donate an anchor and a ladder? Well, I'm gonna use both of those. Ladder. Okay. There you go. Ah, no. God, this stupid button. You won't be able to reclaim any cargo you can place in here. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. Now, is that true? Does that mean I won't... it's vanished forever? Or does it mean... cargo shelf. It's vanished forever. Okay. $16 likes received. Cool. Weapons, equipment, and other items can be donated to other players by accessing the share locker. Is this like the cable like, access or something? What is that? This was the only post box that I didn't go to. Oh, view the stored cargo. Climbing anchors. Climbing anchors. I didn't take anything from these. That one's got an anchor and a ladder. Wait. This one. Head there. Lost cargo, old magazine, way station west of capital, not city. But I'm not going there. George Baton. Shouldn't have dropped your cargo. What's the... Where do I go to cross? Oh, way over there. Okay. Well, where's my... There we go. It's kind of weird. Oh. I was going in the wrong direction. That was foolish of me. Oh, hey. Oh, that's what that is. It's the path that I took. Alright. Before I go back, I have to pick this up. Okay, that was a good place to put the ladder, so I'm gonna give him a like.
This one's for you.
Big Pharma RX. Lost cargo plant samples, capital not city. Oh right, I keep pressing or holding square because I've been playing what's it called? Days Gone. And it's oddly like this in some ways. Though a lot more violent. There's a lot of lots of picking flowers and
Just you, yourself, and me.
and that. And you just have a motorcycle and you're driving all across the map. Head of distribution, George Baton.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo
Fine.
verified. Thank you.
Lock the weapons. Make the delivery. Deliver the lost cargo. Deliver all lost cargo. All of it.
Delivering cargo.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
Yay. Cargo has been entrusted to another player. Okay. I still don't get it, but okay. Oh, bridge link. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. They call me Big Porter. Solid Porter. You have reached miscellaneous grade 10. You will now receive more likes. Oh, that's cool. That looks like does it only go up to 10? Because I can't see it going much further on that with this graph here. And I think Bridge Link went up because I helped, or another player interacted with me. I don't know. Cargo condition was good. Delivery time,
All right then. Thanks for everything.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay. Oh, this is also a share locker.
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your behalf.
Oh,
You can access the share locker to collect it.
is it gonna be a ladder and a rope thing? Whoa. That's a lot. Okay, I want a ladder and attached to right shoulder. Okay, I'm using my left. And you can use your hips too. And I don't want to take people's lost stuff. That seems scummy. Though, on the other hand, oh, look at these people. They've got like thousands. This one's got 8,000 likes. I don't feel as bad anymore. Do they get graces? Do they get likes if you deliver it for them, since it's like you're finishing their job? Capital not city, capital not city, capital not city. Okay, I want the anchor. Which was previously owned by someone else. Tool rack. I think that... No, there was a ladder there before. Suit. Ladder. Alright, I've got 2 ladders and 1 attached to suit. Attached to right hip. There we go. Now it's just resins. What a weird thing. Okay, and my my center of balance is not in the center, so I like that little thing in the bottom there that shows you where your... I'm assuming that's where your center of balance is, so I don't want to keep having to rebalance. So I can take a lost cargo. Damage 32%. Damage 4%, 11%. Oh, this one's medium. It's bigger. So it should be more worth it. But it's also going to make it harder. It weighs 15 instead of 1.1. That should be fine as long as I don't pick anything else up. Oh, I've got 1,000 likes. I didn't notice that. I thought I was at like 300 or something. Or I can take this really damaged container. My max likes 120, so by the time I get back, maybe 40. And that's if I don't die on the way. How about this one? Let's do that. On the back. Changes will be undone. Oh, yeah. I wanted it to change. Okay, I did want to take on the new order, but that's to just go forward, right? Yeah, okay. Don't want to do that quite yet. Just gonna goof around for a bit. This is the danger of games like this.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
You find out that you could just, you get encouraged to backtrack, and then you're like, I'll backtrack to get 80 likes. Sure. Ah. Oh my god. I should just take that back. Oh, alright. I need to plot a route out. Or just use the one that I took to get here. That'll work. Actually, I can make it shorter because there's ropes to get me up there. Oops. A1. That's where I'm headed. That hand. Oh, hello. I was gonna say what's that hand, but I guess I can't use that yet. I think this has the problem of 8-hour tutorial syndrome, where you're still learning things, not like, you know, you suddenly get a secret new power or something, but well, I guess in this case it would be that, but everything's like Metroid. I'm gonna like this rope. In fact, I'm gonna like it twice. Almost there. Ha! Everyone likes this rope. That's a sucker rope. Loser rope. Now where? Now we just go straight until we find the place that I used earlier. Ooh. Now that's a nice place to put a rope, I guess. Recover the rope and use it as your own. Oh. I think I used this one already. How come I didn't like it already? And I think I kept going, even though the ladder's right there, tempting me. It was good because you could go all the way down with it. 5, 4, 3, and that's the end of it. Okay. Ooh. Well, I'm on track. Something needs to change about the navigation system, but I'm not sure what it is. There's just something wrong about it. That's where I'm headed. Actually, can I take more stuff? Bet I can. Medium. That's 16. Well, it should be fine. Yeah, why not? Move it to the back. No. I did... This stupid button. I didn't take the cargo from the other place. I'm glad I'm stopped here at least. That was just pathetic. Okay, then... Wait, no, I got a message like that where it was like, you did the thing. And you got a like for it. Is raining up ahead. Activate the terminal quick. Well, if it's Nick Easton's thing, can I deliver it here? Oh no, wait. I have... Can I look at my cargo? Go back. That one's in the other direction. George Baton is the from the guy I came from. So I won't take this. Actually, let me see. God, they're both. Oh, that's so frustrating. Alright, I'll take this one too. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Confirm. That's what screwed me up. The confirm. Alright, this place is run by Nick Easton. The other guy is in the place that we just came from. So this should be...
At least I'm getting the steps in.
This should be pretty, not easy, but it should be more straightforward. Now, can I go straight up with this? Whoa! Oh, I'm glad I didn't lose health from that. Here we go. Can I do that the other way too? I think I can. Release the rope. I wish there was a little bit of a mini map. Instead it has that scanner thing. Not the shoulder scanner, the first person scanner. Yeah, let's use the ladders. Oh, that's nice. It automatically likes it if somebody uses it. Yeah, do a cool jump off. Now, there should be one more. Oh, there's a rope. No, the other way. Ha. Ah, that was my mistake. Yeah, get rid of that. Put it there. I need to get to A. Down we go. Alright, now. Destroyed. Don't know what that is. I think it might be a destroyed one of those things. One of those little cabinet. Well, I don't know what to call it. The remote lockers that keep popping up. But who knows? Oh no, rain. I think. Oh.
Fuck.
Here's my ladder.
One foot right in front of the other.
I need to find a way to dismantle those rocks. I need some mining equipment. George Baton, I have some stuff for you.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Alright. Make delivery. Deliver lost cargo. That.
Delivering cargo.
Okay. Batman. All right. Cool. My delivery volume is just like, oh, you gained a half an XP. Delivery time, really, really trying to get me there, huh? Okay, I'll listen to the briefing. Wait, hold on. Risks / recommended. You should take a ladder. Risks. Mules, BTs, river. I know what a BT is. What's a mule?
You'll be delivering supplies for a Cairo printer. The distro center you're going to has one. First expedition set it up. On its own, it's no different from your run-of-the-mill 3D printer. Connected, though, it can utilize Cairo network data to reproduce all kinds of things. And you can imagine how handy that might be. Now, I know I don't need to tell you, but steer clear of any BTs you find out there. Avoid out's the last thing we need.
Sam, it's Hartman. Void outs occur when the living of our world come into contact with beached things. The reaction is similar to what a physicist would call an annihilation, when a subatomic particle collides with its antiparticle. Alas, there ends our understanding. Why do the dead transform into BTs? Why are void outs only triggered by human contact? And why are people like you able to return seemingly unscathed? No one knows. Yet it cannot be a coincidence that these phenomena were observed only after we discovered the beach and bridged this world and the next. Anyway, to reiterate, the only reliable means by which you can prevent a void out is to stay far, far away from BTs.
Okie dokie. So if they have a printer there, then I can use my, whatever materials I picked up before, and maybe I'll get a weapon. That'd be nice. Open the route. Oh. Alright. Confirm. Rare metals. They're hard to find. So 30 kilograms. got one ladder, one climbing anchor. Should I make a second ladder? Why not? Okay. Don't want to carry everything. Well, you know what? If it fits, that's fine. Or attach to suit, attach to right shoulder. Now we're balanced. Well, we're close to balanced. Carry everything on the back. 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 Is this stuff all... Actually, no. Ladder... Hold on. What was the last one? Okay, that. Carry on back. Hang on tool rack? No. Attached to suit. Right shoulder. Which was the one that was... Yeah, right shoulder. Replace. It was resins. That's what it was. Okay, I can already see him straining from it. Maybe I should put resins. Just keep them here. Or in, move to private locker. So with the private locker, is that accessible from anywhere? Or just the place you put it? I think it's just the place you put it. I can carry this by hand. Or not. There we go. Right hand, left hand. Actually, wait. The back is 4x3. Hold on. Only small size items can be attached to your suit. Curated hands. I want to move that to my back. There we go. That's what I'd like to see. Resins. Container damage 45%. Oof. Okay. Let's do it. Wait, no. God, this... I'm gonna keep on screwing that up. Constantly.
Order assigned. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright. Balancing simulator. It looks like that goes up, and then it's hard to tell whether it's just a sheer drop, which I can use a ladder or a rope with. Actually, I can use a rope if it's like a bunch of little plateaus too. Maybe I should go that way. No, this was the area where I was thinking about using the ladder. There's already a rope there. We don't need to add any more waypoints. That should do it. Okay. A1. And I don't think I'll be able to pick up any coincidental things I might find. I'm as packed as I can get. Look at that. The only thing I can do is take stuff in my hands. Oh no, I can also attach stuff to my thighs. George Baton. Oh, I like this.
Thanks for the help.
Use it. Ah, resins everywhere. Oh, you can raise this up too. It's like a periscope. Okay, okay. Go ahead and go through those. You can only see like, whoa, that's on top of a mountain. Even though 4 and 6 are like right there. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. It's kind of weird. What's that? Okay. So there's resins all over the place, but I'm not going to be able to pick them up. Oh well. Ah, A2, that's here.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move.
Okay.
Now, before someone has eyes on you.
I'm
Get to your
moving.
destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
I think I found the things. You're not getting my cargo. It's for me alone. What's this? Nothing. What is going on? Oh. They're like the things from Star Wars.
Mules gave you trouble, huh?
Oh,
Good
mules.
thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Destroyed resins. I carry it on the back. Whoa. Derp, derp. Hang on. Whoa. Alright. My plan was good. My route was good. There's the end of a rope, which will lead us above the mountain. Somebody actually put that rope here. Good on you, person. Ooh. Is it gonna be long enough to... Oh! Stop! No. What has happened? Oh, hey, I'm in a junkyard. That's nice.
Got company.
Oh, no. We do? Are you sure we got company? Because I don't want to sneak around. You look like an idiot when you're sneaking and you have a half a ton of cargo on your back. Never really pictured that. Ooh. Let's see, can I just... If those ladders actually go across, I can... No, I'll have to cross it again, but I guess it doesn't really matter. No! Run! No! Okay, I still have my 6 essential things. That's good.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Baby?
Autotoxemia. Oh, everything's covered in hands. That's creepy. Carry on my back. A7. Pick up what? Oh, one of those rock things.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia.
Oh yeah.
If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
I'm gonna sleep and see if that helps. It doesn't seem to. So sit down and rest or to recover your stamina, but the stamina is not moving at all. Massage your shoulders. If Sam's sleeping, it might be time for you to take a break as well. You've been playing Zelda for 20 minutes. Do you want to take a break? No. No. He'll know when I want to take a break.
Thank God.
I don't see it moving at all. If it is, it's not fast enough to make it worth sitting there and staring at it for 10 minutes. Stand up.
Oh, baby.
My baby. What happened to those ladders? Oh, they're conveniently gone. Oh no, they're there. I just passed them a long time ago. Can I get across? Looks easy enough. Metals. Carry on back. Approaching cargo weight limit. But where is the ladder? Resins, you say? Tell me about the resins. Why can't I carry that on anything else? Can I... Cargo... Yeah, okay. I'm halfway through my weight. The rare metals. Oh no, just regular metals. Carried by hand. Wait a sec. Can I make it attached to suit? No. I can make this attached to suit. And sure. Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to do this as easily as I was doing it before, or if it's going to be a real problem now. Player default raw. Okay.
Sorry,
I
kid.
don't really care what that sign means. I think this is a bit too deep. Let's go back to where those rocks are. 'Cause I think the rocks will really slow the flow. And if there's rocks, it's probably fairly shallow. Somewhere where there's mud at the edge of both sides. Also, I want to know why the stamina bar never fully replenished. Oof, that looks deep.
This is on me.
I've got an idea. I don't think this is enough space. I wonder if I can use the rope to stop myself from drowning. Which one works better? This one, because it gives me some distance. It just brings me closer to land. There we go. Alright. It wasn't what I wanted to do, but it worked. And shift that weight. Shift it. And that's the last waypoint. And I'm here. No! Ah! A motorcycle!
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Ah! Make the delivery. Partial delivery unavailable.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome. When he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
6%. Wow. Nice. Cool. New delivery route. For people who aren't idiots. You can kind of clip a little off that last part there. Difference between new delivery route and shortest route. S rank, alright. 565, nice. I think that puts me over 2,000. Finally, I'm getting somewhere. Okay. Really wish I could get time up.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Nah. Wow, that was a distance.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Okay, guy. As more facilities join the UCA, Bridges HQ will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and equipment may increase as new terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. New interview data acquired, meals and drone syndrome, bridge babies, time fall. New features have been added to your cufflinks, mail, data. A new option has been added to delivery terminals, recycle. Whoa. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access all other layers, structures, etc. Wow, I said that good. Why can I see just that part
Looks like
like
we're on the
that,
chiral
but
network.
not the rest?
And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator. Good work.
This is the distribution center, right? Private rooms can be accessed via the delivery terminal in any facility. Select Western private room to enter. Recycle. Recycle cargo to produce new materials. Oh, okay. Make delivery. Deliver lost cargo. I guess I only had the one. Wait. To the way station, not... Okay. Let me think about that. Rest in private room. Yes.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon.
You don't have them now?
Anyway,
what have you been doing?
Get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Why does it feel like she's a romantic interest? It's weird.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Okay, so this is a thing that I heard. I have to try it out.
Nice.
It's an ad for his own show on AMC. Is it only on the outside? Who is it to look for? Who is the potential viewer for that ad? Is Norman Reedus the played by him? What's going on? It's the weirdest thing. It's such a weird... Oh, man. Oh, so they,
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Gross.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs.
That's not a bodily fluid, that's just
It is only by recovering these
drained
materials
shower
that we
water.
can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the death stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you.
I saw.
I've not taken a look myself,
Good, that would
but
be
I gather they're
illegal.
mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information.
I forgot that
Mail
I have
can be
clients.
accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Okay. Examine the weapon rack. That's what I'm really interested. I want to get a gun. If we're gonna rebuild America, there's one thing that we need, and it's a gun. How come I can't do anything? And oh no, I can look. Little army men. That's not what I meant to do. I can't do anything. I can't check out my email or my cufflink mail or whatever. Let's check on BB. Baby. I'm gonna sue them.
Oh.
Oh, this one doesn't have as many suits. Change the color scheme. Here, see. Activate terminal. That's way out of the way and kind of a odd placement, but whatever. Mail. Which one's first? They're the same. Okay. Oh, that's just right now today. Okay, that's real world time. Benjamin Hancock. Sorry, Sam. Bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. Thumbs up. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Or only need to do it once though. Auto charger should kick in after. Hopes and prayers. Sorry if we got your hopes up. And I've got some more bad news for you too. Crying emoji. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart, whole world even. Yeah! Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's a bit like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about what he's scared about, being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. Squirt. So yeah, that's why we are a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon be able to help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Yeah! More than Oxy, yeah. I'm the man, our survivor. Haha. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but after 3 years of isolation and loneliness, I'll change everything. Anyone's tune. Now, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. Yeah! I know what you're thinking. At first, it was just the oxytocin too, but not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back into the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs even again. Watchtowers, too. Before long, we'll be opening up the new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still worried that we won't be able to keep it up. Oh, yeah. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. Yeah! Okay. Those are both important. Glad you marked them like that. Wouldn't have read them otherwise. Data. Interviews. Okay, good. Meals and drone syndrome. Bridge's primary objective is to rebuild America, and in order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by reestablishing a delivery network. Back before the Death Stranding, where the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated, AI managed, deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system, but things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing to the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process. So laws were put in place and we stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them. And that brought on a whole new disaster. Delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, this is really dumb, but very Kojima. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers, whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the mules we know and love today. That was the dumbest thing ever. But there's like so much pseudoscience behind it. It kind of works. Kojima lore. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful. Wait. Dead man is new? Okay, whatever. 1 year ago. I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They called me Deadman, on account of my familiarity with the dead, get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. I wonder why some parts are highlighted in yellow. I think it might be just like this is the important part, but we'll see. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research, to learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they'd discovered to practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted us to build our own BBs, most of the work has already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instruction manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work. Not how they can detect BTs or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain. Their continued study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding, and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I'll have something new to share you next time we chew the fat. See you around, I guess. There's no 2. It says who it's from, but not who he's sending it to. Whatever. Timefall. Timefall was first recorded 3 years ago. This is from Hartman, who I don't think we've met yet. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred, and despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for the objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns to ordinary water having done so. Some researchers have gone so far as to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it's somehow affected by local chiral concentrations. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand? We humans can conceive of our own deaths and even the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aided our development as a species. Well, what if Timefall has given us a new supercharged version of this essential ability, one that will hold us to the next stage of our evolution? Perhaps we wouldn't need to hold ourselves up in the knot cities. Perhaps in time the Death Stranding will come to be seen as the phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. I for one can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? Switching views. Oh. You can do that. Okay. Greet anyone that's nearby. I haven't seen anyone. Huh. Keep your balance, yeah. Try standing still. If crossing a river is draining your endurance gauge, try standing still. This should cause the gauge to refill slowly. Losing blood due to damaged feet? Walking barefoot or in worn-out boots will damage your feet. Continuing to walk around with damaged feet can lead to blood loss. When footwear is damaged. If your footwear is damaged, it will tire more easily. If you keep walking regardless, the soles will eventually wear through, damaging your footwear beyond repair and injuring your feet. It's best to equip new footwear or find some sandalweed as quickly as possible. Exhaustion. Push yourself too hard and your maximum stamina level will drop. Resting outdoors will restore it a little, but to make a full recovery, you'll need to take a rest in a private room. But sitting down and sitting down and resting didn't it didn't seem to do anything. Restoring stamina. Canteen is refilled automatically. Anytime floral or other water that comes into contact with the canteen is absorbed and filtered, making it safe for you to drink. The consciousness gauge. The yellow bar that appears on top of the blood gauge is known as the consciousness gauge. It will only appear in certain situations where your ability to stay conscious is at risk. If the consciousness gauge is depleted, Sam will fall unconscious. Ouch. Terrain-induced adrenaline rushes. Sliding down or being swept away will produce a rush of adrenaline that rapidly restores stamina. Your stamina drops hard once the rush passes, so be sure to rest or drink from your canteen to recover. Okay. Finding dropped stuff. Yeah, scan to see if there's stuff around. Locating detected cargo. Once you've detected a piece of cargo by sending out a cargo scanner with R1, you can check its location by looking at the map with your cufflinks. You can also check the location of any cargo carrying mules there. Timefall. Timefall will accelerate the passage of time for anything it touches. Exposure to timefall renders cargo containers less impact resistant, putting their contact at risk of being damaged. Precautions for timefall areas. Timefall accelerates the passage of time for anything it touches. Try to move to a place where there's no timefall as quickly as possible. If mules steal your cargo, stolen cargo will be stored in a post box somewhere in hostile territory. Other items, including your personal effects, will be dumped elsewhere. Wow. Optimizing your load. Using lost cargo. Lost cargo without a specified delivery destination can be used freely. However, once used, it can be no longer returned to its original owner. Of course. Delivering drop cargo to other destinations. These deliveries are based on distance between the place you deliver to and the intended destination. Yeah, I get all these places. If you abandon a piece of cargo by moving too far away from it, it will be considered lost and will be transported to another player's world. Oh. Okay. Road and structure erosion. Exposure to timefall will gradually erode structures and roads. As things deteriorate, functions will begin to fail, and if the deterioration continues, the structure may be destroyed altogether. This can be counteracted by contributing materials to the structure for repairs. Chiral bandwidth. Building structures will take up chiral bandwidth. Chiral bandwidth can be increased by raising your connection level with clients in each area. So basically, do jobs for people and you have more. Intrusive cargo is returned to shared lockers. To check the contents of various share lockers, access the map from your cufflinks, and blah blah blah. Likes, receiving likes. If you do things which benefit the porter community, such as building structures used by other players, you may receive likes as a sign of their gratitude. Notifications of likes received from other players may be delayed, depending on the game situation and your network connection status. what do they do though if you get them? Oh, right. It's like it's your prestige, I guess. It doesn't seem to act like any kind of money. It seems more just like a like a sign of how good you are at your job. I don't know. It's weird. Weapons. What is this? Using throwing weapons. The longer you hold L2 and R2, the further the weapon will travel. Release R2 to throw the weapon. Thrown weapon trajectories. Aim thrown weapon and its expected trajectory will be displayed on screen. Thrown weapons have curved trajectories, so if you're doing battle with an airborne BT, it's better to get close to it and aim a little higher than might seem necessary. Effective time haul on items not carried in containers. Equipment not carried in a container deteriorates when timefall touches it. Equipped tools and equipment hung from attachments will be severely affected by timefall. Okay. Oh, container repair spray. That's sounds like something good to have. Using equipment, share lockers, donating stuff, fabricating equipment, using private rooms, reading mail, UCA membership and increased facility functionality. What's this? As more facilities join the UCA, Bridges HQ will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and information equipment may increase. The new terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. Okay. Orders. Nothing. Take out a new order at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. That's where I am now. Oh, I got likes. They gave me likes because I read my
Received a distress
email.
call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Okay. Unleash the beast. The only thing that would make this scene better was if there was like a bag of Doritos on the bed next to him. Stamina increased by 10%. If that does it, I'm leaving.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release the sun just yet. Believe me when I'm telling you.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam.
Oh, someone used my ladder.
And review the list of orders.
That made me irrationally happy. My ladder was used.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived.
Let me guess. It's at that other.
Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something.
It's at that other destination.
If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop
The
site,
third
which is
city.
smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Do I get a weapon? Make delivery. Deliver lost cargo. You know what? Yeah, just take it. Select. Will keep a hold of any cargo that can't be returned here. What? Oh, okay. Oh my god, this... The menu's not great. Which is kind of weird because Metal Gear Solid 5 had an awesome menu and also what was it called? The handheld one, I forget its name, Peace Walker or something like that. That also had a good, oh right, he told me that. Okay. Oh, I've got a map. Riverman. Oh, I want to private locker and give them the metals and the resins, and that's it for now. How are my bridges boots? Half. Okay. I have grenades. EX grenades. 4 of them. And they're not gonna get used. Actually, they're not. They're not because they're in. They're not in the. They're in storage right now. I actually don't know if I want to take them. Non-lethal anti-BT weapon. Hold on. there was a way to see if things here, yeah. Well, so we're going over here. So what we're doing is stealing the thing back. Is there like a thing that I could do to look at these more? Oh, it's in a post box. Okay. Is that a post box? Also, mule territory was over here from when I was there. Well, whatever. What I want to know is, will I run into any BTs? And the answer looks like no. So, collection chiral crystals. Minimum 1 CG.
Sam, the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of chiral crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. They have a range of applications, including equipment fabrication. Bottom line, they're a valuable resource and one you'll want to make the most of. I'll let Hartman explain in more detail, but chiral crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them. Especially since folks with dooms are the only ones that can, provided they have the necessary equipment, that is. I'll see that it's added to your supplies for this order.
Sam, it's Hartman. Following the discovery of the beach, we not only began to observe heretofore unseen phenomena, but a new type of matter, chiralium. I say new, but it has doubtlessly existed since the dawn of the universe. We believe it was always there, like dark matter and certain particles. Ever present, yet overlooked because we lacked the capacity to see it. Chiralium appears to be unbound by the constraints of physics as we understand them. It can stop time or move contrary to it. On occasion, it even defies gravity. In practical terms, it can stop or even reverse time and causes objects to float. A special cylindrical case is required to collect and store it. Suffice it to say, the procurement of samples is vital to our ongoing research.
Okay. Oh, minimum 1 CG, desired 100 CG. I don't know how much you would get out of a single rack or whatever. Okay, there's BTs and build a bridge? Jesus Christ. I mean, I know this is the distribution place, but I guess we need that printer. Wow. Let's do that. No bit risk of BTs. Might want to set up a buildable watchtower. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. There is a watchtower. know what that is. Happy. Right. You know what? I'm just gonna take it and then... Oh, they're giving me a PCC. How nice. Yes.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC.
Great.
If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. Never know when you'll need to recon an area.
PCC. Okay, so you can make a mailbox or a giant watchtower that I'm gonna... this is unconfirmed, but I'm pretty sure you can turn it into a anti-aircraft assault base. Yes, an assault base. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, I don't need two, whatever. I don't want to head out yet, but I'm assuming that means confirm stuff.
Order assigned.
I want to... Actually, can I just get a ladder? Yeah. Give me one of those. Tool rack. Sure. And that is... Whoa, those are a lot of stuff. One ladder. I'll take a second ladder. Attached to suit on... Okay, on this side. Whatever. That's not what I was gonna say, but fine. And I've got a climbing anchor. Okay. Do you have cargo? No. Okay. I'm like, what is going on? Okay. Why am I here? I don't know.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
What was the point of that? That's funny. Okay. Baby looks happy. Why do these stay here when even though it's marked as arrived. I'm pretty sure earlier they were automatically getting removed. Okay. So I have to wait a minute. Alright. That's weird. I thought I had to go back the way I came, but whatever. Rough going. Yeah, I'll go through the valleys here. Okay. That's the route. Now we just gotta get there. There we go.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I don't have any. I do have a weapon, but it's sitting in the cabinet or whatever. The storage unit.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Ow! Attack. First choice is stealth, of course. Equipping strands. Strand. Can be used to bind humans from behind and parry attacks at close quarters. Wait. Where did this come from? Is that just a rope? Can be used to bind human enemies from behind and parry attacks at close quarters. Use L2 to ready a strand and R2 to bind a target. Non-lethal anti-personnel weapon. Okay. Huh. You can also use strands to avoid mule melee attacks, although your timing will need to be just right. Let's see, where's this rope go up?
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Okay. I'll do that. Post box, no. Down. Watchtower. There we go. Now printing. Wow, that must be really tall.
Construction complete.
It's either this or the mailbox. Ooh, nice. Is that the stolen one? Printer. Okay. There's also some other stuff. Boots. Are they good, useful boots? Oh, wait. They're being guarded. Alright, that's one person. I think I see a second. What's going on over here? I think I'll take those medals. And do we need to do some stuff with that, or can I just go down? I think I can just go down, but I'll miss a lot of this. Let's see, we got 1,000 medals, a ladder, memory chip. That sounds useful. Yeah, that's next on my waypoint. So let's see how deep that cave goes. Oh, I heard something.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise. What you looking for, dumbass?
Whoops. That was the opposite of what I wanted to do. Okay, this looks like it goes through. Great. Yeah, I don't need to hit my my waypoint on the head of the nail. I just need to get close enough to get my little telescope out. Zoom in. Too far from cargo resident. What are you talking about? What's it talking about with the resins? Okay, oh, you have to hold it. Like you have to really hold it. Oh, I must have dropped something. Oh well. Okay, that's a guy. I know there's another one. Oh, there's one. Ladder. Oh, I can create sign. No, not here. Well, I guess I should actually. Meals. Is that the guy that just went down? Okay, I'll begin my descent. I think there's a third guy over there somewhere. No, he's wearing mule boots. I kind of want to get the boots because the boots I have now are at less than half, at least. So I kind of want to get new boots. I don't have a way to create new boots. Alright, I'm gonna take you from behind. Huh?
You've been spotted by me. Find somewhere to pull up. Look around, trust your instincts.
Unlock the post box. Printer interface, yes. .40 out of 120. 59%. 16%. Is there any real, like, stat difference? Or do they just look different? I'm gonna put these on my attached to suit boot clip. That's what I want. There. And I'd love to take that other stuff, but lost cargo special device. It's a special thing built exactly to order for a special reason. Wait. No, this is supposed to be not in storage. This is supposed to be carried on back or something like that. Carry on back. Lost cargo. PCC, lost cargo. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, lost special device. But I'm gonna have to come here for that again. Oh, and materials for large-scale construction. But those are heavy. I don't think I can even carry them even if I wanted to. Reminds me, I need to get rid of 10 kilograms. Did I pick up a bunch of ladders, or did I just start with one? I think I picked up one. So maybe I could drop a ladder. Oh, let's equip. Put on footwear. And these are on the boot clip. Aha, difference. Yellow boots, damn it. Oh, that's just comparison, but like before, but it's just got a different UI for some reason. Okay, that looks like the way it's gonna be. Alright. Oh, I dropped the printer. Dropped something else too. Carry on back. Carry on back, carry on back.
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
Jesus. Approaching the weight limit? I thought it was half. Okay, well then I'll take more stuff. It's already unlocked. Special device for Benjamin Hancock. Is that a guy that I know? Whatever. Metals. Resins. Oh, that's large. 90. Let me take, okay, just to see what happens. Carry on my back. I can do that. I think I'm gonna have a hard time getting back. Metals freeze with a chiral printer. But resins, I think I didn't have any of. Of course, I turned some in last time I was at the base, or whatever you want to call it. Why are these on the back? Oh, wait. Carried on back. On boot clip. Equipped. 0 damage. Alright, equip to suit. No, put on footwear. And get rid of these. And boot clip bridges boots. Equipped mule boots. Tends to break fairly easily. So it's a good thing I've got these. More durable and hard wearing than older designs. Well, I'm almost halfway through them. No, stop. Ah. Okay, so the metal here. No, it wasn't that. It was this metal. This giant thing. That puts me at 3/4 weight. And I thought half was the danger zone. I'm not sure if I should take it. I'll take it, and then we'll see what happens. What's this? Just an it. Just someone's marker? I don't know. Or was I playing at the same time as them? Did a Dark Souls happen? I'm gonna... Oh wait, I'm at full health. How did that happen? Okay. Ooh. That looked rough. I dropped my second PCC. Put it on the back. You can carry all of it. Oof. Rip. What is that icon? Memory chip. Okay. I don't have a flashlight. Alright, that's where you get your memory chip. Hold on. Hold your horses. Come on. Oh, there. It's like riding a horse. There's a ladder. I want to get to that ladder. Let's see. Or I can go in and go all the way back. I don't think that did too much damage. If it did, we can go back in a little bit and get the rope.
Footpath.
I like how he only noticed that the third time he went through. Oh.
God damn.
Yeah. Alright. Good work putting your ladder here. I agree. So where's this computer chip?
Too close.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. It's underneath. Great. No way. Oh, this is why I wanted a flashlight.
God damn it.
I agree. The core members of the Bridges team are searching for records of the
If you stumble across
past.
any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Make delivery, share memory chip data. Via a delivery terminal, so not a post box thing. Oh. Okay. This does not compute. I think somebody did something kind of smart to get up there, and I was just like, yeah, I like the rope. use the watchtower. Oh, right. I can't actually use it.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we
Cargo
gotta
high.
deal with their bullshit at
Whoa.
all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
I do what I want. You don't know me.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Man, I just have a ton of stuff. Look at that. This is only 90. Only 90, whatever.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Make the, yeah, the requested.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to put you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
Can I make a gun?
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it.
That's right.
Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Nice. 1%. How did I do that? S.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Okay. New interview data acquired. Necrosis in the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. 2 years ago. Distribution center west of Capital Knot City. The Chiral Network 1. Okay.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Increasing your connection level with the facility will allow for more materials to be stored there and will make more materials available for use. Additionally, new functionality may be provided by bridges, and you may even receive a gift or two. Bridges distribution center west of Capital Knot City has provided the following new hologram data. Bridges guard Macho. To use this data, gain access to a level 2 or higher structure and select customized structure. Some of this facility's bandwidth has been shared with Sam. 2320 to 2720. More structures can now be built within the chiral network area. The amount of materials Sam can use at distribution center west of Capital Knot City has been increased. Oh yeah, crystals was 0. But now I have some. I like how it went from I don't have any, but the max is 300 to I have almost the maximum, and now it's doubled. The maximum is doubled. Okay. Good. There must be a like rush delivery mission or quest or something, because that hasn't moved at all, and a lot of the others have barely moved. 12 miscellaneous, that's just like shot up every single time. And okay, I think I've realized that once it hits like I think 10 probably and maxes out a stat, then it, like right now it's green, but then it changes to a new color, so it's adding some blue or taking away some blue, I don't know, but there's like a little flashing blue, so now it's going to level up in yellow. So that's kind of weird. Okay.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Whoa.
New order available. Please access
Looks like
the delivery terminal for further information.
He looks like a small small mech. Like the little tiny mech warrior ones. Is it mech warrior or battle mech? Battle mech. No, mech warrior. Mech warrior. Whatever. Share the memory chip data. Yes.
Well, thanks. You did me a real favor there.
The end. The following data can now be viewed via your cufflinks. The Seven Samurai.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay, data. Oh. A classic work from Akira Kurosawa, who became alongside Godzilla's Ishiro Honda one of Japan's most globally acclaimed directors. The movie developed a huge cult following worldwide, and its story was retold in the Hollywood classic The Magnificent Seven. The image of the villagers the villagers hiring the Seven Samurai in order to protect themselves strikes a chord with many preppers, living as they do without the support of an organized nation and state, and making this a classic, old copies of which are much sought after. Oh, so what's this now? Online sign bridge? Oh, those are the signs that people, likers get liked. Rough going, climbing route. I think there was one that I put. I think I put mules. Mule post box. Okay, so now they've got a little, like, a little orange area of their own. Like that's their faction zone. All this too. But as you zoom in, they didn't have all of these, like the detail things before. Like, well, I guess all these things are. Have I been there? Yes. All these are human placed. Not necessarily, but a lot of them are. Like especially the ones around here. So that's kind of weird that, like, there weren't any, not yesterday, Thursday. Interviews. Necrosis and the Ancient Egyptian View of Life and Death, 3 years ago, by Hartman. The Egyptians believed that we humans were composed of two elements, the Ha and the Ka, the body and the soul. Various texts expound upon their nature in detail, but perhaps it is simplest to conceive of them as follows. The soul is that which joins the child in the womb and gives life to the body. It is also that which departs the body upon death. Ergo, the body is simply a vessel. Should the soul return to it, it will live again. This is precisely what is observed in near-death experiences, a soul separated, albeit briefly, from its body. The Egyptians believed death not to be an instantaneous change of state, but a process by which the soul moves from one realm to another. But this process itself has changed, thanks to the Death Stranding. In the normal order of things, when death occurs, the soul vacates the body and passes into the seam. From there it transitions to the beach, and only then onto the world of the dead. But after the stranding, a soul that has already made its journey to the beach may attempt to return to its body in this world. It was hard to believe at first, but the process of necrosis provided proof of this phenomenon that was difficult to deny. That is why it's imperative that we burn the bodies of the dead. The body must be destroyed to sever the link with the soul. Only then will the soul be free to journey to the world beyond. From Mama. When? 3 years ago, before first expedition's departure. So the core infrastructure is complete. The basic Cupid-ready chiral network setup is good to go. Now all we have to do is connect Central Knot City to Capital and prove that it actually works. Sadly, I won't be here to see it. I've been assigned to the expedition team's second group, so I'll be heading west with the others. But the people in charge here are the best of the best. They'll have the network operational inside of 3 years, just as planned, I'm sure of it. And while they're seeing to that, we'll be visiting towns and whatnot across the country and putting the facilities in place for when things are finally up and running. Amelie and the others in the lead group will be forging the connections and laying the groundwork to make sure everything goes to plan. Afterwards, we'll just need to link it all up with operational Cupids, and that should be that. It's kind of like the Apollo missions back in the day. They used the 3-stage rocket to get to the moon, right? Well, we're using a 3-stage process to do something almost as revolutionary. 2 years ago, distribution center west of Capital Knot City. From Benjamin Hancock. It's been about a year now since we came up here with the rear guard. The first folks through did us the favor of setting up the chiral relay and patching things up before we arrived, so we're doing alright. Not so sure about everything else, though. Folks back home sound kind of freaked out. We don't know what's going on in Central or Capital, but let alone how Amelie and the others who kept heading west are doing, but something doesn't feel right. What's more, a lot of the guys have developed some kind of agoraphobia. Like the thought alone of going outside scares the shit out of them. See, the distro centers and way stations around these parts here aren't like the ones back east. They're much more isolated out in the middle of nowhere. Can't help but feel cut off from the world, and there's not a lot of the staff on hand either, which means you often have to do the work of 2 guys, which can make it that much lonelier too. And then you factor in the terrorism rumors. Also, is it just me, or does it feel like there's more mules out here these days? Don't get me wrong, I know they're not out to get us. All they want is our cargo, right? Well, that doesn't change the fact that they're not making our work any easier, especially since a lot of these guys used to be first-rate porters and could run rings around us if they hadn't, Still, for now, the network systems are up and running, and we're just holding out for the day when the second expedition comes through with a working Cupid. Till then, we'll keep things chugging along. That much we can do for bridges in country, am I right? Okay. More tips. I don't see any tips. Tall grass. Crouch on the tall grass. Mules are hooked on making deliveries and are only interested in cargo. If you're not carrying any cargo, they'll ignore you completely. Mule camp sensor poles. Mules surround their camps with sensor poles which scan for cargo tags. And if a cargo tag is detected, they will immediately set out to try and make it theirs. When infiltrating a mule camp, crouching will help reduce the sound of your footsteps. Holding your breath will make you even harder to detect. Hiding in tall grass or behind large objects can help you to escape detections when spotted by mules. Okay, this is kind of redundant. Okay, strands. If you sneak up on one from behind, then you can use one to bind them. I tried to do that, but I did it with my normal melee, and that screwed it up. If I remember to do this and not just hit him with the punch button, that fight would have probably been a lot different. Lean plus X for dodge. Oh, no. Jump to... Jump while centering your balance. Okay. That's kind of weird. Press attack while using lean to center your balance. Tackles can be useful for breaking an enemy's guard, but will use up stamina and cannot be performed when carrying cargo by hand. Attacks from the front can be blocked. Enemies will often guard against frontal attack. Try to attack from behind or do it to wait from an opening between two enemy attacks. Using cargo as a weapon. While doing so, release L2 R2 to throw the cargo. It's possible to knock an enemy out in a single blow with this technique. The cargo will take a large amount of damage as a result, however. Is that all of them? Oh. Watchtowers. Watchtowers can search for chiral crystals, sandalweed, and mule post boxes. The area they can cover is limited, so build one in a location from which all areas you wish to search can be scanned. Okay. Increasing your connection level with the facility will allow for more materials to be stored there and will make more materials available for use. Additionally, new functionality may be provided by bridges, and you may even receive a gift or two. Memory chips, they're stories. Okay. That's that. What's my cargo? Big stuff. Boots. Other stuff. I have 4 ladders and 1 climbing anchor. And is this PCC in my inventory? Because I don't really need it right now. Let's look at my cargo. Okay. Recycle all this. I feel like there were more. Recycle. Metals. Yeah, select multiple. Metals. Did I? No, I have to make new boots. Resins. That's what it was. There we go. Okay. Models. Okay, now what? Move to recycling? Yeah, okay. This is, yeah, not a good menu. Especially, like I was saying, compared to Metal Gear Solid 5, which was just perfect in almost every way.
Thank you for your continued support.
I didn't want to donate to her presidential campaign. Okay, I got 40 from the one place and 450 from the other. Okay, sounds about right. Okay, I think it's time to take on... No, it's time to quit.
Thank you for your contribution.
No, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to save, and yeah, I'm gonna keep playing. I really want to get a gun and just see what that's like. Oh, I can, oh. Well, that doesn't matter. Just saved. Is it saving? Oh, that's wonderful. I'd love to see that. Anyway, yeah. So I want to see more of the variety of what's going on here. I think after the next tower, there's going to be some kind of change, especially since that's where the motorcycle is. So I think it'll make getting around a lot easier, and probably there will be less, you know, do I take the 50 medals or, you know, whatever, because you can probably store a lot on the bike or, you know, whatever. And I hope that the next area has weapons, because I keep seeing that weapon rack and there's no weapons on it. It's kind of weird. But anyway, so the next stream will be on Tuesday at 6 o'clock Central Time. And yeah, that's it. Alright. I'll see you then. Bye.